because we're known as, this word is known to be as a beautiful song. It says, Matthew 16 and 17, and saying, we pipe unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented.
Go up a couple verses.
It's It says
the marketplace, is that the same chapter?
Yeah, marketplace.
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
You want me to go? It's 16. But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows.
Yeah, the marketplace represents the place where you debate. Okay, meaning right now we're in the marketplace. We're out on the streets prophesying. All right, go ahead.
It says, in saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced.
Yeah, meaning we're speaking unto you. Okay, we're telling you what the truth is. Okay, we're telling you that you're of the tribes, 12 tribes of Israel. We're telling you that America's Babylon, and that America's written about in the Bible, and America's going to be destroyed. All right, and there's going to be martial law. It's going to be famines. It's the time of Jacob's trouble. That within 1 day or within an hour or minutes, the state of America is going to turn from day to night, just like that. As soon as a terrorist attack happens, okay, it might be an external threat or it might be an internal attack, okay. They call it a homegrown terrorism, and they'll probably try to blame it on us, on the Hebrew Israelites, saying that we had something to do with the terrorist attack, if they're saying it's domestic. All right, go ahead.
It says, in saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced.
Yeah, man, you didn't take heed to the word. All right? You're constantly out here crying to the sons, the children of Israel, okay, telling you to wake up, okay, get into the truth. All right, get a stomach for being out in the streets, become hard, Durham. All right.
It says, we have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented.
Yeah. So once we cry into you, you're supposed to be getting mourning, okay, and then you're supposed to take the rebuke, okay. You're supposed to take the rebuke, okay, and then come out and teach. You're supposed to humble yourself, okay, and then analyze everything that you was doing wrong, okay. Consider that what we're saying was the truth, and get the faith, okay. Well, faith is a gift, and everybody don't have faith. So Yahweh Shai has to give it to you. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 65 and 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forgot my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and furnace the drink offering unto that number.
Yeah, man, you're worshiping other gods, okay? You're worshiping other gods. Furnishing drink offering to that number, meaning that the majority of Israel, or should I say, 2/3 of Israel, are going to take the RFID microchip. All right? And because you need the benefits, you want to survive, you want to feel good, because when your blood sugar drops, you feel like shit, right? You know I feel like shit when my blood sugar drops, but I'm not going to sell out, Lord will. So I'm not going to slack through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. We're not going to take heed to the wicked, to the doctrine, okay, to the law of this world. What?
It says 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword.
Yeah, so the Lord's going to put you to death. There's a judgment. You read that in Revelation, the 14th chapter. It'll tell you about the judgment of taking the chip. What?
It says, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I call,
meaning you're going to be put to death, okay? That's what it means by you're all going to bow down to the slaughter. What?
It says, because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not.
Yeah, the Lord doesn't delight in Israelite taking the chip. The Lord hates that. All right.
Can I say one thing? Yeah, that goes into what I read in Matthew when it says that we have lamented unto you, mourned unto you, because it says in the scriptures that the Lord speaks through His prophets. You know, so when it said that when He called, you did not answer, because His prophets are us. We call unto our people, and we say, you know, the Lord, He's telling y'all to get right, but you know, y'all refuse the Heavenly Father, because He speaks through His prophets. You know, if you hate us, you hate the Most High. You know.
Before you was talking about like terrorism, and then they could blame it on us, the Hebrew Israelites.
Well, they did that shit before. Saddam Hussein, right? On 9/11, they did that shit. They fucking blew up the buildings on purpose to give themselves a reason to go take out Saddam Hussein, so they could do some shit like that and blame it on us, which they will, because in the scripture says that our neighbors and shit are gonna deliver us up to the prisons, man. So they're gonna do that shit to us too. You know, we was talking about America and how everybody hates America, and we're gonna get in that World War III soon. This is Obadiah 1:1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord, the Most High, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small against the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. So yeah, the white man is despised, man. Even there's a video of a little white boy getting lost in China, and then they circled him, and they started kicking the shit out of him, man. So you fucking crackers are greatly despised, man.
There you go. That's the state of the so-called white man. All right? That's what's going to be is the state. You niggas are scared to attack Edomites now because you're going to get arrested. You niggas got records and shit.
Actually,
you're scared of the cops.
Kind of, but just recently, wasn't there a couple of Jakes going around just fucking punching random Edomites and shit, like old ass fucking crackers and shit, just fucking knocking them out and shit?
Yeah, I just seen a fucking a cop manhandling look like a homeless Jake. He's shoving the shit out of him and shit. Cause I guess he was probably sleeping or something on the ground. In Market East, he's just shoving the shit out of him.
You heard what they're doing with the homeless people? Like if they see somebody sees a homeless person on the streets or something, you can call I think some type of hospital or something like that, and then they'll call the police or somebody up to come pick the homeless people up, and they're taking them out to the FEMA camps.
Yep.
They take them out to the FEMA camps, testing shit out. You know what I mean? Different chemicals and all that. That's why.
It's symbolic. Okay?
Yeah.
But your destruction is.
Go back to that spirit, alright?
That's right.
Well, full faith in his heart, there is no God, so you're the fucking dumbass.
They're gonna burn your ass up too.
I mean, Russia's already in that state, man, of fucking like not dealing with America and shit, man. I was watching that movie.
That's why it's like. That's why in the Ukraine, like if you watch a lot of the videos or whatever, and the interviews or how the reporters talk, they'll tell you that like the East and West, they're two different worlds in the Ukraine, because they're having a lot of riots over there against the government. Some of it's authentic, some of it's they got agents doing it, to stir things up. But a lot of the let's say Soviet republics, okay, like Iran, which I don't believe was a Soviet republic, but it's the same spirit, okay, meaning that Russia's going to get certain allies, okay, which is Gog and Magog, going to get certain allies, okay, to eventually go to war with the West, okay, go to war with and launch and fire missiles on America eventually.
I was watching that movie Threads. I don't know if y'all seen it. It's like an older movie. It has to deal with World War III, and like it was, I believe, it has to take place in Britain or whatever. And they were telling you about how like a lot of the newscasts that was going on, like they kept giving you snippets of newscasts and the newspaper, stuff like that. And a lot of the articles were saying like about how Russia is telling America to fucking back the hell off and shit, and and they were backing up Iran. Like a lot of the news articles was saying stuff like that. And this movie was back from. Do you remember that when that movie came out? Threads. It's like old, pretty old actually.
90s or 80s or whatever.
Yeah. Actually, I think it might have been older than 80s.
70s.
Maybe.
Get Ezekiel 38. You have something?
I got it right here.
Alright, go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 38:1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophecy against him. Prophecy against him. And say, Thus saith the Lord power, behold.
Yeah, Gog and Magog represents the Russians, okay, the Edomite Russians, all right? Because the Edomites, they were scattered into that land of Russia, okay, and they were basically peasants and slaves in the land of Russia. And over the land of Russia, you had the czars, which are Israelites, that were ruling over there, okay? in the modern day Ukraine, Kiev, Russia. That's where Russia started at. And somehow Ukraine and Russia, they split apart. Go ahead.
It says, and say, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws.
Yeah, man, he's going to turn the Edomite Russians, okay, back into the communist ways. They're still communists, okay, but when the Lord what the Lord's doing it right now, He's putting the spirit on them, okay, to support Iran, to support Syria, okay.
It says, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords.
What?
Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them shield and helmet.
Yeah, so those are the different African nations and Elamite nations, Persian nations that are going to be sided with Gog, which are the Edomite Russians, okay? And they're going to be over there fighting in the Middle East, okay, which in the land of Saudi Arabia, okay, or Arabia. Saudi is a family name. Go ahead.
It says, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah, in the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
Yeah, so Russia's going to act as a guard, meaning going to supply certain weapons and technology to the smaller nations, okay? Because Gog is an Edomite nation. Gog represents the land mass where the Russians are right now. The actual nationality of Gog are Edomites. He uses the word Gog, that's actually Japhet, but that's referring to the land. And the Russians, okay, which is Edomites, okay, that's what it's referring to.
It says, at the many days thou shalt be visited, in the later days thou shalt come in the land that is brought back from the sword, and gathered out of many people amongst the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste, but it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely all of them.
All right, Revelation 18:1.
This is Revelation 18:1.
Go ahead.
It says, and after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils.
Yeah, so that's when America's totally destroyed, okay? By Gog and Magog, by the different nations that have missiles, nuclear missiles. Go up to What?
It says, in the hold of every foul spirit, in a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Yeah, so after the fire settles, because when America's ignited, it's going to burn for an age, meaning unbroken time period, okay? And after the smoke settles, okay, it could be 500 years, okay, whatever years the Lord determines, all right? It's going to be inhabited by desert creatures, all right? So America's going to become a wasteland. Good.
It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Yeah, the wine of the wrath of fornication is that so-called democracy, so-called the women's rights. You can't talk bad about homosexuality. You have to accept faggots. All right. Go ahead.
It says, and the kings of the earth had committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her
Delicacies.
Oh, delicacies.
Yeah, an example of that is what all the nations. Well, America buys all the nations' goods. That's how the other nations get rich, like China, India, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Japan. they become rich, meaning they get substance. They get more Federal Reserve notes to trade with, all right, by selling their goods to America. What?
It says
They're not getting gold, okay? So the only thing they can be getting is Federal Reserve notes. That's how they wax rich. Go ahead.
It says, and I heard another
They
voice.
got more credit. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Right? And our sins are witchcraft, okay, bestiality, homosexuality, go ahead, lesbianism,
It says,
and it said that for us to get out of here, okay, so we won't be destroyed with America, with Babylon. Go ahead.
for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities.
Yeah, so all the sins that the so-called white man has done throughout the centuries, the Lord didn't forget. He's going to pay for every one of them. Okay, that's why it started off with Babylon is fallen. Okay, go ahead.
It says, reward her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
He said double. Okay, so everything that the so-called white man did to us, we're going to do to the so-called white man double. All right, we're going to do it double. Go ahead.
It says, in the cup which she hath filled to her double. How much she hath glorified herself.
Well, the cup also represents slavery also. Well, it does represent slavery. All right, that's what we're going into. All right, it represents you getting your ass whipped, it represents you getting your head crushed. It represents you getting the shit kicked out of you. It represents you getting ran over. Go ahead.
It says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yeah, America lived deliciously, meaning the elites, okay, that are rich in this world. Okay, the so-called white man are rich. Okay, I mean that rich, that millionaires, billionaires, okay, trillionaires. Good.
It says, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saved in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow.
Yeah, meaning that she said you sit a queen, meaning that the elite in America, okay, the elite over in England, they sit as royalty, meaning nothing can touch them because they're on top. All right, go ahead.
It says, and she no sorrow.
And see no sorrow, but they don't understand the definition of sorrow. Well, they understand it because it constantly inflicted on the Israelites, on the other nations. But they don't experience the pain that we experience daily. All right. They don't have to go out and look for jobs. Okay, they don't have to put a resume together. All right. They don't have to worry about how they facial features look. You know, they don't have to worry about their skin complexion, whether somebody's gonna be racist against them or not. They don't have to worry about looking, in their rearview mirror, whether the cops are telling them, making sure their insurance right. You know, have a cop following you, be like, damn, is my insurance, correct? You know, is my license expired? Go ahead.
It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day. Death,
Her plagues come in one day, okay? And one day, America's going to be just totally destroyed. It's going to be totally erased from the earth. Go ahead.
it says, death and mourning and famine, and she will be utterly burned with fire.
Yeah, so we know this is about to happen. Why the hell are we concerning ourselves, okay? Why the hell are we concerning ourselves chasing a fucking whore? Okay, why are we concerning ourselves with doctrines that don't have anything to do with the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua? Okay? Egyptology is one of them. Go ahead.
It says, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her.
Yeah, strong is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
Yeah, they're gonna lament for her because go ahead.
It says standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas,
Yeah,
alas.
so that's showing you that it's going to be a certain land mass that's going to be destroyed. So the other nations are going to be able to look and see the smoke and know that Babylon, which is America, was destroyed. Go ahead.
It says, saying afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city.
Yeah, the word city means a place that's inhabited. Okay, go ahead.
For in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Yeah, 1 hour. In 1 hour, America is going to be completely incinerated. Okay, and the spirit of the Lord is going to be in the fire, which is the nuclear missiles that are going to be destroying America. What?
It says, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
Yeah, so the other nations are going to be pissed off because they can't make any money anymore with America. They're going to be pissed off. All right? Well, good riddance, okay? Good riddance. The sooner the prophecies come to pass, the sooner martial law and already microchip come to pass, the sooner we can get spiritual power, okay? And fuck these 2/3 of Israel up and fuck the so-called white man up. Beating the shit out of police, crushing buses, ripping light poles out the ground. All right, that was it on that.
This is because we were talking about the elites. Now they don't got to worry about shit until now shine come back. This is Job 21:7. Wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, are mighty in power? Their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes. Their houses are safe from fear.
Yeah, this is the elect. I mean, Slocky. This is what the elect of Satan, the devil. This is the elite. All right.
Got a shot of the elite. Some of the elite bankers right here.
They don't have to worry about car insurance and lawyer fees, money for your go to college or trade school, whatever, or get us a certificate program or whatever. They don't have to worry about that.
Food.
And the children, and their offspring, because they set up to take their place when they die. Right?
Their bull gendereth and faileth not. Their cow calveth and casteth not.
Meaning they're prosperous, okay? They have something that can reproduce. They have money that can make money. Go ahead.
And casteth not.
Because a cow you can make money off of a cow and a bull. Okay, you can have children with it. You can use it to seed other calves, other smaller offspring. All right, and you can use the bull to do work. The pull stuff and rip around and plant seeds. Go ahead.
They send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. They take the timbrel and the harp and rejoice at the sound of the organ.
Yeah, they're in heaven. Okay, they're in heaven. Okay, which is our hell. Okay, they can go to the North Face or go to Barbados, go to Australia. Go to Prague. Go to Saint-Tropez. They can go every day anyway. They can go one weekend, spend a week, come back for a couple of days, and then answer some emails or whatever. Mail some letters and then go back.
Like the Kardashians are like, yeah, we're gonna plan a trip and go over to Greece.
Yeah,
with no problem.
Yeah, the elite can do similar things like that. But
they spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave. Therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not knowledge of thy ways.
Yeah, their thing is that they're just going to die anyway, so they better get all of the benefits that you can get right now. Okay? What?
If I can just say this, yeah, and they open up the doors for the 2/3 and live the same way too, like all these damn sellouts.
Yeah, by shitting on them, and having sex with them, in the anus, literally defecating on them, and having sex with them in their butt. Go ahead.
Making them kill their mothers and shit.
Yeah, Kanye West.
What is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit should we have if we pray unto him? Lo, their good is not in their hand. The counsel of the wicked is far from me.
Yeah, there's more profit for the so-called white man to pray to Satan, pray to the devil. What?
How oft is the candle of the wicked put out? And how oft cometh their destruction upon them? The Most High distributed sorrows in his anger.
The Most High distributed sorrows in his anger. Okay? So he's dispensing, there's curses. All right. The main curse is destruction of Babylon, which is America. Go ahead.
They are as stubble before the wind, and as chaff that the storm carrieth away.
Let's go with it.
The Most High layeth up his iniquity for his children. He rewardeth him, and he shall know it. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wine. He shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty.
It says his eyes shall see his destruction. He shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. Give me Revelation 14. Yep. Good. And then the wine represents destruction. Okay. It represents also the fire, the missiles. What?
This goes on to rewarding their double that we read in Revelation 18. Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 12. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended, and revengeth himself upon them. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they in Dedan shall fall by the sword.
Okay, so I shall make it desolate from T-Man. Remember, whenever you see T-Man, is referring to wherever Esau dwells at. All right, right here is referring to Babylon, America.
And if I can say that like proves out about how Magog and Gog was referring to the land, not the people itself. Just like here, that land is referring to the people in another instance.
Kind of, yeah. Gog is up in the area where Russia is. All right, but the actual people that are in Russia are Edomites. All right, because an unlearned nigga would say that the Edomites or the so-called white man are the Japhet, because they don't understand prophet. They don't have the spirit. You saying something?
No, I got that Revelation.
Oh, you got it?
Just one more verse. It says, I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom. Okay? Edom is a so-called white man. By the hand of my people Israel. So that clearly tells you that the Israelites, okay, us, the 12 tribes, are the ones that are going to be putting the so-called white man in slavery. We're the ones that are going to receive the spiritual power of the elect, okay, to take the so-called white man down. Okay?
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger.
Okay, in America, okay,
and
according the world,
and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh.
So it said, according to the Lord's anger, are we going to execute judgment? Okay, according to the Lord's anger, we're going to execute judgment. Okay, meaning put to death the Edomites, the so-called white man. All right, that's it. You got Revelations.
Revelation 14:1.
Yeah, you start from 1. That's a point. Go ahead.
It says, Revelation 14:1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads.
Yeah, it said the lamb, which the lamb is Yahushua. Okay, the lamb stood on Mount Zion. Go ahead.
It says, and I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder.
Start over again from what?
It says, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads.
Yeah, 144,000 are the elect prophets of Israel. Okay, now more than 144,000 are going to be delivered. They also have the 1/3. All right, but this is referring to the prophets. All right, because we pray that Yahweh Shema Shada we're the elect, because the prophets are the ones that are going to be the governing body in the land of Israel. Okay, when the Lord returns us to our land, the 144,000 are going to be the judges, the top men in the land of Israel. Go ahead.
It says, and I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder.
Yeah, many waters. The voice of thunder. That's the Lord speaking. Okay, that's how loud and powerful the Lord's voice is. Go ahead. That's the voice of the archangel. Go ahead.
It says, and I heard the voice. It says, and I heard. And it says, I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps.
Yeah, so that's actually music. Okay. I remember one of the first dreams I ever had. I think I was about 15 years old. I heard music. Okay, and I didn't know nothing about. I didn't read this. I didn't know nothing about the harps. Okay, and it actually being music in the spiritual world, and that's going to be playing when the Lord comes back. Go ahead.
It says 3, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and before the 4 beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
Yeah, and then the song is the word, okay?